Louis, so can you add something like positive? Or because during lunch he told me like there's no way technology could enhance anything and promote privacy. So I really hope he changes his mind during this afternoon.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. As we have seen with many interesting presentations, the problem is difficult. So that makes it interesting. And I'm trying to propose a new way to approach the problem. It doesn't mean that it will solve it, but at least it will bring a variety of lights on the problem, and then the solution which necessarily will be complex might be easier to find. So currently, the problem of privacy is mainly seen as protecting sensitive personal data, or just personal data, because in some way everything that is personal should be felt as sensitive. And the means to provide this protection is usually either by regulations or by companies telling the policies that they will follow with the personal data that they manage. So there are many technical aspects that are not easy to solve. For example, what is a sensitive personal data? So an example, the religion of people is usually seen as a sensitive and personal information. The IP address of the computer you use, it depends. It depends on how you understand what is sensitive and what is personal. The voice templates, so the way your voice is formed, is it sensitive personal information? I have not seen any complaint on Apple, for example, deploying Siri, which takes voice templates of almost every user of their smartphones, and which could be used to mimic the voice of anyone using an Apple smartphone. So what is the sensitive personal data is an issue, because each time there is a new information that can be used by commercial or non-commercial entities, we know that it is sensitive because of the way it is used. It is not an a priori definition of what is sensitive. It is sensitive because it is used in a way that can breach the privacy, whatever that means. Most of the research on privacy by itself has been driven by the medical context, which means the medical information has been seen as one of the most sensitive information on the people. But so this has led to many interesting theories, and for example, the concept of personally identifiable information. But all these results on the theoretical research on privacy did not achieve concrete results on protecting the information that stays in big databases. So one very old example of such failure is the Netflix challenge back in 2006. But each time a database where the personal information has been anonymized leaks, then it is possible to reconstruct some personal information anyway. So now my point is, what if we had it all wrong? What if, in fact, we cannot provide security, we cannot provide privacy because the data analysis technology is progressing too fast, and both the regulation aspects and the anonymization technique cannot cope with the efficiency and the huge amount of money which is put into data analysis and big data analysis and whatever that is named. And the other big problem, I think, is that people are happy to give away some privacy in exchange of lower prices or better services. And so they're happy. So privacy is not really an issue but with the some privacy. So people accept to lose some privacy, but another issue is that most of the focus is on protecting the privacy of individuals. So someone wants to protect its own privacy, but someone does not want to pay, for example, to protect the privacy of his neighbor. So, but there is lots of information on my neighbor that I have. And the sensitive information that we want to protect when we care about privacy is not only the information that we own or that we can know of, but all the other information that lies everywhere. And another example is how can a company protect its organization chart? It is not one information, it is a very composite information, and it cannot be defined in the usual way that we deal with privacy and personally identifiable information. And something else that already has been mentioned before is that your identity is not what is on your identity card, because it's just, on your identity card, it's just uninteresting information, your name, your age. The real thing that you would like to protect is who you really are, so your behavior, your feelings, and that is what is seen by your behavior on the internet.